Yeah, this is Billiam, and I just watched one of the most bizarre reality dating shows I've ever seen.
How do you date 7 Megan Foxes? Because they're all hot.
MTV's Game of Clones features several groups of identical celebrity lookalikes competing for the love of an MTV reality star.
There's just 7 Megan Foxes. They almost look like they're just clones.
For example, the Jersey Shore's DJ Pauly D loves Megan Fox, so 7 Megan Fox clones fight for his love.
7 women down for a Megan Fox makeover.
They get so much mileage out of these people vaguely looking like a celebrity, and anytime they do a direct comparison, I feel delusional.
I am surrounded by 7 clones of The Rock.
No matter how many times you say it, this man is not The Rock. He's barely the Stone. Funny enough, the idea started as a British show where contestants would meet 8 copies of their ideal person designed in a computer program.
What would your ultimate fantasy look like?
Gonna make me my dream boy. Gotta have a nice perky bum.
Bigger, lovely. Bigger.
Nobody looks weird when they're trying to visually match your sim, but when the narrator's robot voice keeps telling me these guys are perfect clones of Jason Momoa, I lose it every time.
So we gave her clones of Jason Momoa.
The whole show is built around these guys almost looking like Jason Momoa. Aldi Jason Momoa.
Damn.
Hopefully you watch enough MTV to care about the people they're competing for. All the Megans know Pauly D, but only one of the 7 Quavos recognizes that they're going after the former star of Teen Mom 2, now all grown up.
This OG teen mom, Kaylin Lowry, tries to find a lasting relationship in a sea of Quavos.
It makes me puke just a little. And it's one of the many reasons why Game of Clones is one of the worst reality shows I've ever seen.
Being surrounded by these clones, I can get used to this.
Summer's getting hotter every year, and this year I need cool clothes. That's why I am so happy today's sponsor is Fabletics. Fabletics clothes are premium quality with reinforced stitching for longevity, fabric with moisture-wicking anti-odor, and 4-way stretch. And they are so lightweight, which helps keep me cool here in Florida. I'm looking coastal and sporty. I love working out in their 24/7 tees. I got them in a few colors. These shirts pair really well with all of their options for bottoms, making the one ecosystem look perfect, simple, and comfortable. The best thing Fabletics offers is their VIP membership. If you sign up for a VIP membership, you'll get 80% off of your first order, up to 50% off all day, every day on all products, and you can take part in VIP only sales, which happen every single month. And your VIP purchases go towards credit, allowing you to unlock a 2-piece outfit or any single item up to $100. And the membership has a flexible option, allowing you to skip your monthly payment from the 1st to the 5th of the month. So go be a very important person who looks sporty in Fabletics. Click my link, fabletics.com/Billiam, to get 80% off of your first order when signing up as a VIP. Thank you so much to Fabletics for sponsoring. Now back to the video.
If you found 7 identical singles, could you find your one in Clonely?
The US version of Game of Clones aired in 2019 and only lasted for 8 episodes. Starting with DJ Pauly D, this Jersey Shore chick magnet is tired of the kind of love he finds on the Jersey boardwalk.
If you weren't such a stalker, I would have called you when I got home.
He realizes it's time to get serious about dating, which is why he walks directly into a room with 7 different Megan Fox impersonators.
Normally when I walk into an MTV home, there's like a duck phone.
So you stalked my whole life on the boardwalk.
There's no duck phone today. There's just 7 Megan Foxes. They almost look like they're just clones.
With Pauly meeting 7 women he's physically compatible with, he'll have to find the one whose personality matches him best.
But I naturally look like Megan Fox. I have a good personality too, so I think that will get me really far.
It's really interesting to assume you are the Megan with a good personality when millennial Megan is literally right there.
I'm a little out there, a little goofy, a little inappropriate.
Come on down to Party Town.
Party Town? Oh. She's crazy. Everyone does their best to introduce themselves with little to no time. One Megan asks to touch Pauly's Bart Simpson haircut, but before they really get to know each other, they already have a deal breaker round where 2 Megans get cut. I would be so mad if I were on this show. These deal breaker questions have no wiggle room. Like, the first question is about whether or not you want to raise a family, and your 2 options are, do you want no kids or 8 kids?
So I chose 8 kids.
This is like a crazy way to frame this question. Now, I may just be too liberal, but I think there's a wide discrepancy between raising, say, like 1 or 2 kids and 8 fucking kids, but you only get the 2 options. He wants 8. And then the next question's like, oh, I don't know, do you exchange numbers or hit it and quit it after sex? He's here to date. He wants to exchange numbers. That's a bit more of a fair question to ask. So both Holly and Lexi get cut. They are sent to the Shadow Realm so quickly because clearly they only have a few days to film this.
It's happening so fast, I blink an eye, I'm losing a clone.
Each of them shockingly transform back into their non-Megan selves in this spectacular 360-degree Hollywood-style visual effect. How do they do that?
It's happening so fast, I blink an eye, I'm losing a clone.
It's wild how different they look when they're not trying to look like Megan Fox. And believe it or not, most of them look better as themselves instead of Megan Fox. Who would have thunk? So Pauly chooses one Megan for a special date, Olivia, who drops a bombshell. She has alters, like other personalities inhabiting her body. With her is both Karen and Slivia.
Just gonna take over. Yeah. Olivia's me, and there's Karen and Slivia.
This show is going nowhere. First they eliminate 2 Megans and then they just bring in 2 more. That's fucking bullshit.
Like split personality is better than no personality.
My man.
He also believes in OCD.
My fucking man. Olivia shifts into Slivia, knocking DJ Pauly D's socks off when she puts her mouth on his socks and takes them off with her teeth. Slivia is a creature. Let's hope we don't meet Karen.
Karen, there's nothing behind the eyes. Lights are on, no one's home. Yeah.
Karen's dead behind the eyes, you say? Pauly D's too polite for this. He just sort of lets her do it. Nonetheless, this Megan has made her mark. Teeth marks. They are moving things along because next Pauly is taking them all out on a 5-person group date. Walking around Los Angeles with 5 women made up and dressed exactly the same. Do you think Megan Fox would do this show if she got 5 Pauly D's? For this group date, they're doing a Jersey Shore classic, gym, tan, laundry, a GTL day.
Pauly doesn't just believe in GTL. He also believes in OCD.
The girls squat. They put some sand by a dumpster to create like a beach-like setting to tan in. What a date to take 5 Megan Fox lookalikes on. The tanning dumpster. So next, for laundry, Pauly D has to guess whose underwear is whose during laundry time. Honestly, it doesn't even seem like Pauly D even wants a girlfriend or to do laundry. He's just vibing with 5 buddies at this point. Just a couple of bros trying to figure out whose underwear belongs to who. But still, he has to banish 2 of them. This Megan can't squat.
It's because I can't squat.
Get out of here. Each Megan is given such little screen time that usually we don't even understand why they're being cut until they're cut.
Apparently his radar for annoying is not quite there yet. I thought it could potentially be Christina because I thought that maybe he would find her a little bit annoying, but apparently not. Apparently I'm annoying.
Holy shit. What a crazy response. There must have been some context cut out of the episode because you just don't say something like that.
I don't think I'm naughty, like as naughty as he probably likes. I think I'm more the good girl.
It's actually hard not to roll my eyes when she's talking.
Now it's down to the final 3 and Pauly D is stun-locked. So he's got to take them all out on dates to find out which one he'll choose. He goes bowling with Julia.
I'm wondering what his mom calls him. Like, I'm sure she calls him Paul.
Are you fucking stupid? His Italian mother does not call him Paul. No fucking way. So they start playing truth or strip, answer the question or take off your clothes. A great thing to do at the bowling alley because at least they have extra shoes. Having to look good on camera, they both avoid eating the pizza. They never touch the pizza. That makes me so mad. Cause you know a Pauly loves a pizza. Pauly tells Julia he'll kiss her if she keeps her clothes on.
I don't feel like I just kissed DJ Pauly D. I feel like
I kissed Paul. Then he goes on a date with Christina. It's a massage date in the ugliest lit room I've ever seen. The 2 learn they share the same birthday, both have kids who are the same age. It's going so well until Christina fucks it all up.
Single, I don't know, I don't want to be.
Watching disgust slip from Pauly's inner being when Christina burps is insane to see. He really fucking hated that. But she tries to say this was a tactic to leave him wanting more.
I've been burping all day.
But I don't know. It really just seems like unfortunate timing.
Like, nobody swear, I normally don't burp. I don't know.
My doubts with Christina is she may be a game player.
Finally, we have the final date with Olivia, who Pauly has to do a different kind of exercise with, ballet.
Oh my God, it's ballet? I look weird in this outfit.
After their dance date, they sit on the floor together and she drops another bombshell.
I had thyroid cancer.
Wow, like, that's a strong woman, and I'm really digging her.
So Pauly picks Olivia.
The stuff you've been through, that's pretty wild.
That's really fucking unfair considering Slivia and Karen are coming along too. He's basically got 3 women. I feel like the chemotherapy would have cleared that up. But none of this matters because nobody on this show ends up together. Like in real life, it feels silly to even say. But what's funny about it is they made no attempt to make this show seem like it had actual consequences for these people's lives. Just a few months after this episode, DJ Pauly D would host another dating show in which he would be the target of multiple people's affection. A double shot at love with DJ Pauly D and Vinny.
I'm starting to have second, third, fourth, fifth thoughts here. I'm like, what am I doing?
There wasn't even an attempt to make it seem like anybody on this show actually ended up together. There's no real stakes in my MTV dating show.
Yeah, buddy.
So I had to watch the entire show. I just had to see how they could just slap some bullshit together. Everything is shot in the same space, so we watch these groups of clones move through each room as each storyline is dragged across multiple episodes. Everything takes so long, but feels so rushed. Look how they light every scene with like 100 stick lights in a circle around the room. So many beautiful people. They're just get in and get out of there kind of guys. I did the math. There is no reason why every MTV star and group of clones can't just have their own episode. Why do they have to cut back and forth between 3 Megans, 5 Quavos, and now 7 Sierras? Who's Sierra?
Damn, every girl here looks alike.
You gonna make me act up.
Can we start or what?
Yes.
There's so little time to get to know anyone, and they're all dressed exactly the same, so it's kind of hard to tell people apart sometimes. Besides like the 2 or 3 characters that stand out, the show's pace is so chaotic, and the tone is that kind of reality show, overacting.
Lost. It's lost.
Kind of hurt lost.
It's lost.
Crazy how all of these clones said the same thing. It's like they're being fed the same lines. When the clones are introduced, everything stalls awkwardly as they cut to these uncharismatic, uninteresting video clips from home.
Hi, my name is Demi Kobar.
Who's cuter? Me or you?
Me.
My gosh.
And I also strip on the side.
The show's casting is so underwhelming. The rocks they cast, not to be confused with the stones they throw, are about as interesting as, say, a bag of rocks. But they're all fighting for Cam, who has enough personality to go around.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I want to do.
Killa Cam from Are You the One? Season 5 walks in on 7 Dwaynes, large in stature, bald on head, and she can't contain herself.
Yeah, I'm excited to find my king. Like, which one of y'all is my king? I'm ready.
All these men are being the rock for her.
I went to the extent of chopping all my hair off. I feel like it just shows that I'm really ready and I'm serious about finding love.
Bro, Markel, literally everyone shaved their heads for this. You guys were cast to be clones of The Rock. You are on this show because you look like a bald man. Shaving your head is a requirement. Like, imagine if Markel came on the show with a bald cap. He was the only Rock with a bald cap. Though this one Rock gets cut, and when he transforms back to himself, he has hair again. How do they do these magical effects? Nonetheless, Cam likes The Rock, and The Rock is bald.
My dad is bald, and I love my dad.
Okay, I thought this was about The Rock, but okay.
I don't know if that's the love we're looking for.
Either way, by the end of the first episode, Markel's face looks like it is in pain because he's trying to maintain his The Rock face all day.
Can y'all impersonate The Rock?
Well, what do you want to see?
I want to see her.
matter what you want to see.
So Kevin gets kicked off the show shortly after telling Cam she has to go to the gym more.
My bad quality is that I need to get that ass in the gym a little bit more.
Low-key Cam is so hot that to say this to her is about as delusional as saying you look like The Rock. Then another guy says she's too loud.
The thing that got me was just that I was like, whoa, she's loud.
Loud?
But like being loud is her most obvious trait.
Yeah, I'm loud.
You might as well try to find someone else, but there is no one else. Killa Cam's your only option. You were a loser the second you walked in the door, my friend.
Can't help it. Can't help it.
So now it's time for that group date. Cam is rolling with her 5 rocks down the street where they all cook her salmon.
This baby ass piece of salmon. I am a grown woman.
Then there's the rock that never speaks.
Upside down. You should have left this right side up.
Why did he cook it upside down? She lets him go and he gives her his farewell.
Thank you.
What? What's crazy is Markel, who she does not fuck with. How did this guy get to the final round? She fucking hates him.
A little bit, I liked Markel.
Really? What the hell did you like about him?
I mean,
It's probably because nobody else is memorable, not even the guy she ends up choosing. Anyways, Markel doesn't care. Markel doesn't want to be a clone anymore.
I'm going out tonight.
So many beautiful people.
Cam is memorable, but her rocks aren't, which is the exact opposite of the best part of the show. The best part of the show is the 7 Quavos, because those Quavos, they're goofballs, and they know how to have a good time. Former teen mom Kaylin is sort of awkward. It's almost like she got brought into this whole television thing through a weird circumstance. But the Quavos have great chemistry with each other.
That makes sense.
Quavo squad up.
I ain't trying to go home. No.
I ain't trying to leave.
Kaylin keeps saying, well, she's never really dated before. After all, her youth was taken up by teen pregnancy and MTV filming her teen pregnancy. Now that it's time for her to get out there and date, MTV's ready to film.
I remember watching Teen Mom, and then like next thing you know, she's right in front of me.
This is so fucking weird. Right? This is weird. Can we all agree this is weird? Comment down below if you think this is weird. It's weird. Well, Kaylin is obsessed with the frontman of Migos, Quavo, who I admittedly did not know before watching this. And now I'm ride or die for Quavo, or rather Quavos.
In a sea of Quavos.
They're like the 7 dwarves, or the penguins of Madagascar. There's romantic Quavo, silly Quavo, hippie Quavo, quiet Quavo, old Quavo, young Quavo, and Rico. He's a model. They're awesome, but the show is still so fucking bad. And the editors are evil because they want silly Quavo to be ugly Quavo so bad.
The thing about this experience is she's gonna have to look past the exterior.
The editors did this guy dirty. They cut to him for a second and a fly buzzes past his head. That is effort. You had to try to get the fly in there. Then they put this dumpy sound effect over him when they cut to him. That's so fucking rude. Like they show a picture of him and put like a gross sound effect like this one. Who would do that? This show sucks, and its format sucks. Immediately in the deal breaker round, young and then old Quavo get cut. The youngest gets cut because he only washes his sheets once a month, and he tries to say he's clean enough to be unhygienic. So young Quavo leaves the room as stinky Quavo, and the oldest gets cut because he wants to have sex in the sheets instead of sex on the beach, and Kaylin is absolutely crushed. She loves old Quavo. She asks, why did you answer that way? Point blank, he's too old for it.
So nowadays, I'm just a little bit more calm. In the sheets, honestly, is where I'm gonna do the most damage.
Oh man. She quivers for old Quavo as he leaves the room, the Quavo who got away. The auto elimination is just so dumb. You know she would have kept them around longer if it were her choice. And the show just seems kind of like it has no rules. When the choice is taken away from the person whose love they're fighting for, like the Bachelor's on The Bachelor and the Bachelorettes on The Bachelorettes have more control over who they choose. They can't walk themselves into a trap and accidentally lose somebody they're actually interested in like this. That's so dumb. It really feels like they only have like 2 days to film and they just have to rush things along.
Now it's time to see which Quavos will stay and which ones will just take off.
I understood that reference.
But the Quavos remain strong.
So many beautiful people.
Quavo squad up.
It's a Quavo brotherhood.
Walking down the street with 5 Quavos, they all look alike.
Well, she takes the Quavos on a field trip to get flowers before they personalize a bouquet and a message for her. Quinlan, aka the look past the exterior Quavo, just starts trying way too hard to be funny. Like we've all been there before, so it's hard to watch.
Sing to me, Flowers.
You ever meet another YouTuber before? You gotta try really hard to be funny in those interactions. Or else how else will they know you're the funnier YouTuber, you know? You gotta assert yourself. And then after saying Kaylin is gonna have to look past the exterior, Quavo doesn't even try writing a poem. He phones it in.
You know, you grab just pretty much whatever you can off the side of the street, because you know mommy's gonna love that. So, especially if you got in trouble and you about to get your ass beat.
Okay.
She's gonna have to look past the exterior.
And ironically, he has the prettiest bouquet. No poem, but the prettiest bouquet. It seems like you're all exterior guy. So Quinlan gets cut and instinctively falls back on his instinct of trying too hard to be funny, walking out of the show on his hands as everyone tries not to stare and cringe.
God damn it. Oh my shit.
Oh my God.
This is before we moved past cringe culture. What a weirdo. Point and laugh, he's being himself. He transforms back to normal, finally getting a chance to show off his Naruto shirt. If only he had that on this show, it would have made the difference. He wasn't walking on his hands. That was his chakra no jutsu.
I guess I should start drinking more alcohol, being more crazy.
The best Quavo was the one who walked out on his hands, and that was the best part of the show.
Like scowl pal, stinking now, blow, blow.
This has got to be one of the stupidest dating reality shows I've ever seen. But what other weird and obscure MTV shows do you remember? Is there any MTV stuff you guys want me to look into? Are we already doing that? So thank you to all of our Billiamaires on Patreon. You can join them today with the link down below. And as always, goodbye. I mean, see ya.